There are moments when your patience doesn't just run out, it evaporates. Someone can't complete a simple task. Again. A colleague takes credit for your idea. A relative decides to give life advice they've never once followed themselves. And you feel that spark behind your ribs. Anyone can look elegant when everything's pleasant. True grace is tested when someone is pushing your limits. In public. So today, let's talk about what grace actually looks like when you're annoyed. Because true composure isn't about being fake nice or swallowing feelings. It's about mastering the art of reacting. Without detonating. Let's begin. Number 1. The pause that protects your reputation. The split second before you respond decides everything. Tone, dignity, and whether you'll replay this conversation in your head at 3 a.m. When you're irritated, your instinct is to explain, defend, or prove your point. But elegant people know, silence can do that for you. They pause, even for half a second, before answering. That micro-pause tells the room, I'm the adult here. When a coworker interrupts you, instead of snapping back, try this. A slow blink. A calm breath. Then, let me finish that thought. Delivered softly, it lands like authority wrapped in velvet. Number 2. The mindful reaction. Are you reacting to reality? Grace isn't just about how you react. It's about what you react to. Sometimes irritation flares before the situation even earns it. Once, I read a message preview on my phone. You know, the one that pops up on the lock screen. In half a second, my brain was already writing an Oscar-winning angry reply. But when I unlocked the phone and read the full message, the meaning was the complete opposite. If I'd hit send, I'd still be blushing about it at my funeral. That's the trap of emotional speed. Reacting faster than facts. Refined people don't assume tone from a preview. They unlock, reread, and save themselves an apology email. Number 3. The neutral face. Your social armor. Your expression speaks long before you do. And unfortunately, irritation loves to announce itself through eyebrows. My face has never been good at keeping secrets. It announces every emotion like a breaking news alert. If I'm irritated, everyone in a 5-mile radius knows. The graceful trick? Adopt what I call the neutral face of peace. It's not fake smiling. It's simply not reacting. When someone says something absurd, resist the dramatic sigh, the eye roll, or the, "Are you serious?" Instead, channel the calm curiosity of someone watching a wildlife documentary. It sends a signal. You can perform. I won't join the show. At work, this is lethal charm. It makes dramatic people feel their drama bounce off air. At home, it keeps you from matching someone's tone and regretting it 5 minutes later. Think of it as emotional SPF, invisible protection that prevents future burns. Number 4. The voice that softens power. Here's the paradox. The calmer you sound, the more powerful you appear. Most people raise their volume when annoyed. Classy composure lowers it. A quiet voice forces people to listen. It shifts control without aggression. When someone's rude, you can disarm them with tone alone. I'll respond when you're ready to speak respectfully. Said gently, never harshly. It lands like ice water on chaos. And here's a secret few realize. Volume doesn't move things faster. Next time something irritates you, try this. Lower your shoulders. It instantly softens your voice and rewires your brain from fight mode to grace mode. It's neuroscience. And maybe a touch of sorcery. Number 5. The reframe. We all know that one person who lives to irritate. They test boundaries, make sly remarks, or accidentally forget things you asked for. But here's what separates the elegant from the exhausted. They don't take the bait. Instead, they reframe. Rather than thinking, they're disrespecting me, think, they're showing me who they are. It turns offense into observation, irritation into data. This mindset shift keeps you curious, not reactive. And curiosity never loses composure. Here's the beauty of it. Once you start reframing in real time, you'll see something fascinating happen. The very people who used to drain your patience will start changing around you. Why? We'll come back to that. Because this part changes everything. Number 6. The polite deflection. Social settings. Now, let's talk about those subtle public irritations. The loud talker at dinner, the one-upper, or the guest who can't stop giving advice. Most people respond with visible tension. Tight smiles, crossed arms, short answers. But elegant composure is strategic. You don't resist. You redirect. For example, when someone dominates the conversation, you always have the most interesting stories. I'm going to let others jump in too. It's praise with boundaries inside. When a relative criticizes your choices, that's one way to look at it. I'm happy with how I handled it. Short, graceful, done. Polite deflection isn't weakness. It's social aikido. You use their energy to end the moment without making it a scene. Number 7. The elegant use of humor. Disarming without disrespect. Humor is the pressure valve of grace. When irritation builds and snapping isn't an option, make it funny. Not mocking funny, magnetic funny. Someone makes a passive-aggressive remark? Try a calm smile and, oh, that's one way to keep things interesting. You've acknowledged the jab, deflected it, and won the room. All in one line. Humor does what anger can't. It keeps you likable and untouchable. When a colleague interrupts you for the 3rd time, don't go cold, go dry. Ah, our duet continues. Everyone chuckles. You reclaim control. Number 8. The graceful withdrawal. Know when to exit. You can't control every setting, but you can control your exit. When someone keeps pressing or provoking, your calm retreat speaks louder than argument ever could. In professional spaces, it sounds like, I'll circle back when we're both less rushed. In social settings, I'd love to keep chatting, but I promised myself an early night. The tone here is essential. Light, not cold. The goal isn't punishment. It's preservation. Leaving with grace ensures that the last impression you give is one of poise, not pique. Remember, the person who ends the conversation controls its tone in memory. Number 9. The elegant reset. Recovering after you slip. Even the most composed people snap sometimes. What matters is how you repair it. Grace isn't perfection. It's recovery. If you've lost your patience, don't spiral into guilt or over-explanation. A simple, calm reset works wonders. That came out sharper than I meant. I appreciate your patience. No drama, no self-blame. Just ownership, composure, and forward motion. The ability to self-correct in real time is the ultimate form of confidence. Because people don't remember that you slipped. They remember how fast you regained your balance. Now, let's return to that earlier question. Why do chronic irritators change around composed people? Because emotional stability is magnetic. It removes the reward from provocation. When someone realizes they can't trigger you, they stop trying. Your calm rewires the entire interaction. And soon, they'll either rise to your level or quietly drift away. 10. The hidden advantage of composure. Grace under irritation isn't passive. It's power disguised as patience. Every time you choose not to match someone's chaos, you reinforce an invisible hierarchy, one that rewards calm over noise. The loud may win the room, but the composed win the respect. So next time someone tests your patience, whether it's the coworker who emails at midnight, the friend who cancels last minute, or the stranger who cuts in line, remember this. Elegance isn't about never feeling irritated. It's about choosing not to broadcast it. Because the person who can stay calm while everyone else unravels, that's the one people remember. What instantly tests your patience? And have you ever failed it spectacularly? If you enjoyed this one, give it a like, subscribe, and visit my Amazon storefront for timeless beauty and living essentials. As always, stay classy, manners matters.